I'd like to get started. We have a lot of honorees tonight. Everybody have a seat, please.
Jerry. One word.
Okay. I'd like to thank everybody for coming to the Group C retirement party. We have a lot of people to go to tonight, and we have over 800 years of experience walk out the door of this class tonight. I think it's the most we've ever had leave in one time. I know it's been 2 years, but 800 years of experience, just think about that. That's a lot of experience. We have some special people with us tonight. We have from the Deputy Director of the U.S. Fire Administration, Dennis O'Neill. He's a former chief of department here in the city. We have the chief of the New Haven Fire Department, Chief John Alston. And former Chief of Department O'Reilly. And of course, Chief Darren Rivers is here tonight. He's being honored. Think about it, guys. We're doing this from the time we started at St. Joe's Hall down in up in Jersey City, and Lou Skinner and Jerry Askeles used to run that thing, and then I jumped in probably 30 years ago. And Luke handed me the little green book, and I'm still here, 30 years ago. And Luke's been coming ever since. Thanks, Luke. And this year we're actually passing along, since now I'm on A group, we're passing along to Captain Choppy over here. Nelson Martinez. And that's it. And any of you younger guys that sit in this room tonight would like to step up, because eventually it'll be me standing here. All right, 30 years from now, it could be you. Just think about it. You get to do this. All right. So hopefully some of you younger guys step up and help out. But thanks for coming, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
And we do have a special birthday today. It's a Marine Corps birthday. Listen,
242, yes!
we're all we do is just stand up for us.
All the Marines stand up.
We'd just like to thank you all you Marines, stand up. Thank you.
Thank you, Jawheads. Thank you, sir.
I got a favorite day tomorrow.
All right, let's move this on. We have about 20 people to go through here. All right, so we're going to start tonight.
1858.
With Chief Darren Rivers.
Wow, I didn't expect this group goes high class, man. I got a wallet at the last one.
Oh, that's wrong. Somebody here from D.
First and foremost, I just want to thank everybody for inviting me. It's really special to have every group invite me here. Believe it or not, I spent most of my time on C Group. And there's a lot of memories, a lot of good people here that I've worked with. And it's just all about family. A lot of my mentors are here. Chief O'Neill, Askeles. A lot of guys, the older guys that kind of taught me and showed me the way to go with the job. And then a lot of the younger guys, the guys I worked with on the line as a captain, that actually made me be who I am, because they're the ones that got the job. You know, I wanted it done and they got it done. you know, and I've always said, you know better than the people that work under you. But the most important person for me, like as I moved up the ranks, was that lovely lady over there sitting there, Barbara. You know, she was like the cherry on the cake of my career. After all the years of going through the ranks and, you know, having my success, I learned a lot. She's the one that taught me how to be a chief. And I just want to thank her for being there for me. One thing about her, she's honest, she's trustworthy, and most of all, she's loyal. And you know, and I never worried about whether or not she had my back. And I love you for that. Thank you. For all the guys, you know, I mean, Mike Davis, you know.
He's still here?
Yeah, he's still here. Louis King, Mike King, and, you know, all the guys. I think about the basketball days, and, you know, I sit at home with nothing to do now, and I think about all the years that I wasted trying to play a game that I couldn't play. But, you know, I just want to thank everybody for making this career what it was. Because without you, it would have been just a job. It's definitely a family, and I love you all, and I just want to thank you. Thank you.
Deputy Chief John Alston.
Hey!
I used to be able to jump up there. Thank you. On behalf of the Academy, all the people. Now, on a serious tip, Chief Dennis O'Neill, I met in 1986. And one of the things he taught me was that the fire service has two sides. It's what we do, and there's a way that we do it. And I cannot thank you enough for being a friend for more than 30 years, a mentor, and a foot every now and then, which was necessary. But I became a company officer on C Group after 18 years being a firefighter. Who's here from 9-Inch C Group, my first crew? And Sergeant Stryker, of course. It'll be the stroke of midnight in a little bit. But I just want to thank you guys. I am in New Haven now. Everything I learned from you, with you, during the time I was with you, has proved to be invaluable there. Just to see it from the other side, it's invaluable. And I hope that I can be just as effective as the long list of chiefs and officers from the Jersey City Fire Department. Shout out to my family and to all the families that make it possible for us to be here. And there he is. Bunky. Bunky has always been that quiet, yeah, give it up for him. He's always been that soft voice that kind of steered you in the right direction. So, all that I am, I owe. I'll always live eternally in the red. Take care.
Deputy Chief Joseph G. Castro. He can't be here tonight, but he left me a little something to read.
Changing the oil.
No. All right. All right, first of all, I'd like to apologize for not being here tonight. Even though I'm retired now, I still have to take orders from my wife. She made these plans months ago. She had time off due to teachers' convention. I would like to thank the committee for honoring me tonight. I have many fond memories when I worked on Sequel. When I was a firefighter and engine aide, I had the opportunity to work with many great individuals. Captain James Early Sr., firefighter B.J. Robinson, and Mike Conforti, just to name a few. I was just lucky to make it back to engine aide as a captain. I was truly fortunate to have the crew that I had. Carlton McCleary, Troy McMurray, Mike Harris, John Alston, and last but certainly not least, Mike Davis. These men made my job easy. They took good care of me. I would be remiss if I did not mention this person, Ira Rubin. 23, as he was affectionately known. All of us know, he was a special man. At this time, I say a heartfelt thank you to them and to all who have helped me along the way throughout my career. I had the best job in the world because of the people I worked with. God bless all of you. Get home safe and enjoy the holidays with your family.
You gotta kiss everybody. Kissing babies. Gonna get mono.
All right. Captain John Dunford.
Charlie Sheen.
Captain John.
They don't get no respect.
I just wanted to say something. Usually everybody's quiet before I get on the radio. What's all the noise about? I want to say thank you to my family for coming out and supporting me tonight. Thank you very much. And putting up with my bullshit for the last 29 years. It's been a pleasure, let me tell you. I'm looking around. I just want to say, you effing guys over there, I miss you the most. I remember when I first got on, I started at 9 Engine D Group. I was here for the D Group party. It was a good time. And I just remembered my Captain Ernst one day telling me, I hope you wind up with 4 guys just like you. And I went to him, I said, you know what? I hope I do too, Cap. At least I know it'll be working really hard for me. So that was something I just had to bring up. Another person that maybe some of the older gentlemen remember, I have to thank him, otherwise I wouldn't be here talking right now. His name is Frankie Salerno.
Yes.
Deceased,
Yes.
C Group, 12, ladder 12.
Yes.
Very great guy. If it wasn't for him, I would have been part of this great family that is here right now. Yes, see, I did that too, believe it or not. Not now, wait up. But anyway, I worked with a lot of great guys, great women, and a lot of not so great guys. Let's be honest, we all know each other here, right? I just wanted to say thank you. I actually shortened my vacation to be here to get this trophy, I guess. Statue, that's what you call it, right?
Help them out.
I did need a lot of help, trust me. The worst mistake the department ever did was hand me a radio.
We know.
What were they thinking? But once again, thank you everybody. It's been a pleasure working for this department. Best thing I ever did in my life. Met a lot of great people, and I'm going to miss you all very, very much.
Good stuff.
We have a little special presentation for our captain.
Ice bucket challenge.
Yeah. You know, if a person's worth is measured in the love of their guys, this man's worth, I can't even put into words how much I love this stuff and how much he means to us. So we put together a little something that we handmade, and we'd like to present to our captain.
There you go.
Tony, yours was nice too.
Hey, I just want to say thank you. I think it's a canazzo. I just wanted to say thank you guys. It's only been a year. But anyway, I really appreciate it, trust me.
Great job.
I don't know what to say. I'm glad that I was honored with this because I was told that I couldn't have my party in the real firehouse. But anyway, this is well worth it. Thank you. Thank you guys. I love yous. Yous effing guys.
Good job, babe. Love you.
Okay. Captain Luke Tink.
Come on, Luke. All right, Luke.
Hello, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor to be here tonight. For the last 25 years,
Hold it down, guys.
for the last 25 years was the best years of my life. I was here for D Group Party, and I told that audience that I took this job because I love helping people. The fire department gave me a stage to do that. Not only did they give me a stage to do that, but to have an impact on people's life. The truth be told, the fire department had an impact on my life. I lived in Jersey City most of my life, where I grew up on this job, with everybody here. And I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'd like to give thank you to all of you guys for having that impact in my life, like Chief O'Neill, Chief Farrington, Chief Del Rosa, Chief Rivers, Chief John Austin, Captain Turner, Captain Dunford, Captain Mike, Nicholson, all of you guys had an impact on my life. So I thank you. I love you. Stay strong and stay safe. Thank you.
Captain Al Torres.
All right. Real good.
Big Al. Big Al.
Real good.
Come on, Big Al. You can do it, buddy.
How you doing?
How we doing? I had to repeat what he said. Listen, I just want to say thanks to everybody. I'm not much of a public speaker, but I will say one thing. It was a short 25, and I'm just happy that I made it.
Amen.
You guys are thinking twice about going. When you go, you ain't gonna believe the feeling. Oldest, he thought about it. Oh, medical, this, that. He can't stop smiling. You know, and
65.
and the other thing I want to say is I want to apologize to a lot of guys that I worked with for taking this job serious. You know, you'll hear things here and there about me, but it was because I've been working all my life. And every job I've had, I've taken serious.
No need to apologize.
You know why? Because I had to put food on the table.
Go ahead, man.
Nobody gave me anything.
All right.
So, coming to the firehouse, to me it was a serious job. I wanted to go home the next morning to my family.
Good stuff.
And I did want to work in the busiest company. Did 12 years on a squad and rescue in that house. For you guys that don't know that.
I thought we got rid of
So,
that.
for you guys, yeah, for you guys that thought, oh wow, it's not worthy to be at the rescue of the squad. He's got to ask somebody to bid there. McClintock. Oh yeah.
You did a good job, Ali. Don't worry about it. You did a good job, buddy.
Chief, thank you. So listen, work to everybody, you know, just be safe out there. I want to thank everybody for, you know, letting me work with you guys for the last 25 years. It was great. And I retired July 1st. And I partied for 4 months straight.
You lucky devil.
That's true.
Oh, wait a minute now.
I'll tell you what. My wife just kept saying, why are you drinking again tonight? Because I'm retired. Finally, I said to myself, listen, I don't want to kill myself, you know. So about a week ago, I stopped drinking. Ooh. I didn't stop completely. I slowed down. I slept all night.
And the first dream I had was,
Box 521.
no, working at the grade 8.
Okay.
The late 8, you know, the greatest company in the country. But
Remember you were dreaming.
The first dream of being in the firehouse was 8 engine was off duty. I came in the morning and we had to put the rig on duty. I had 3 firemen that never worked the house, and we had to go through the whole motion of, you know, putting the rig on duty and all this. But again, I want to thank everybody and God bless. God bless.
Captain Kenny Emmett.
West Side Avenue kid. There he is.
Class 85.
Morning, boys and girls. Does everybody know what stop, drop, and roll means?
Sorry. Hold on.
Hello, my name is Kenny, and I'm sorry, but I only get up in front of 2 crowds usually. Say speeches. Yeah, I'm not. But some of you caught that. I gotta say, it's really nice to see some of these guys, like Jerry, where are you? My first captain, there he is. My other captain over here from 9 Engine, Captain Jack. It's really been a great ride. You guys taught me a lot. And Deputy Chief Del Rosa here, he was Tony when I first walked into the firehouse. And I can tell you what he made for lunch my first day. He was one hell of a cook. We had shell steaks, mashed potatoes, green beans on my very first day in the firehouse. And, you know, I couldn't tell you what I had yesterday, but I knew I picked the right job. And that was for lunch. You know, I thought, oh, this is going to be a good deal. But thank you, Barbara, everybody here. The big guy, John, my classmate from 85. And all you guys are great. Okay, thank you.
Love you, brother.
Captain Dennis Kroll.
I thought that was Harrison Ford.
Come on, Dennis.
Thanks for not beating me. What was the Indiana Jones visit?
Come on, 47.
No. That's not Harrison Ford.
All right, thank you.
All right, then. Come on, buddy.
Al said he couldn't talk. He took me for a long time. I tell you what, this was, like many of us come up here, was the greatest job in the world. I had no idea what the fire department was about. I didn't know anybody on the fire department, didn't know anything about it. I was in a bar at 19 years old, and 2 guys were at the bar talking about taking a fireman's test. Maybe I'll try that. A year later, I was 20 years old on a job, you know, and I wasn't even trying. And then I get on, I hear all these people I wanted to get on, all the relatives are on. You know, I had no relatives on this job. But I took it for a paycheck. And like, I'm saying, they're paying me to do this? This is great, 20-year-old kid, you know, and the old yellow engines with you hang like a cowboy on the side, you know? Nobody said it was great, you know? And I said, pay me to do this. And my friend Mike, Chief O'Reilly, come on together from the neighborhood. So I did know one guy to come on with me. And I mean, the first day in the firehouse, I walked in there, and Vinny Hanrahan was my captain. 13 engine.
Good man. Good man.
You know, and so I spent 6 months with him, and he was great to work with. And then I went over to 22. We had the honor, pleasure to work with Gil for, I don't know, 10 to 15 years. What a pleasure to have worked with him. You know, great guy. And then, unfortunately, he moved on somewhere else. Then I got Jerry. I mean, I just get great captains, and I had them for a long time, 10 to 15 years. I had like Jerry for 10 years. It took, you know, I'm not the smartest in the class. It took me 27 years to get promoted. You know, 5 tests. You know, but I didn't give up. I didn't give up. I kept taking the test, and you know, finally it got to me. And what was more fun than being a fireman was being a captain. I really enjoyed it, you know. And then it came time 35 years went like that, you know, it's like gone. And I still miss it because I'm still young, you know, but there's life after the fire department. There's people retiring. Now I see people that's retired, you know, like going to that, I'm on the other side of the fence, you know, and me and my son's laughing at me. You know? But, you know, life's great, you know, and everything's temporary. But 35 years, I really enjoyed it, you know, and I couldn't think of a better job to have gotten, you know, and I got this by accident. And it was a good accident to have gotten, you know what I mean? And anyway, thank you. He used to be my football coach right here. 10 years old.
He was my truant officer. All right, Captain Dennis Whalen.
Yeah! That's great.
About the boat.
Danny!
A 3-hour tour.
American's still out smoking a joint.
Hey! Welcome to Connecticut.
Stand late.
Where is it? It's all legal, brother.
There I go thinking out loud again.
It's all legal. Then it's
Almost legal.
me and my dog if you want, bro. Let's go right now.
I spent 18 years on D Group and last 13 years on C Group. You guys, when I came to C Group, awesome. Saw the 8 engine, took Joey, the guy that doesn't, can you do me a favor, doesn't show up, guy. Can you do me a favor and read this? You know what I'm talking about. But anyway, I took this spot in 8 engine, then I went to 9 engine, took Jack Franklin's spot, without promoted. And I went to 17 engine, I don't know, the guy died or something.
He was the director.
Oh.
Exactly. You. And I tried to put him back, but I had the spots. But awesome guys on C Group. Every house, rescue guys. I worked with guys on rescue. I spent 12 years on rescue a day. When I came to see it, the last angry man left. We know who he was. Certain people know the joke, certain people don't. 8 engine, the most beautiful black woman I've ever met in my life when I worked there. You know what I'm talking about.
Hidden secrets.
Hidden secret. Don't smile over there. You know what I'm talking about. I'm throwing secrets out there. But no, there's so many guys, so many houses. You guys made my job easy. It was the best career. I'm telling you, I enjoyed myself to the max. 31 years, Jersey City Fire Department. Thank you guys. You're the best. Everybody here.
Good shit, good shit. Who's ready?
Captain Frank Devaney.
You're the varsity. Step up.
He was cut anymore. Pretty.
Oh! Not a hair out of place, they get.
You lucky I still got my hair right.
Hey, brother. You are.
It's funny, I was talking to Chief Osa. Chief Osa did my intake. And I remember the day like it was yesterday. Me too. And, it was quite an event. I think they had 5 deputy chiefs doing the intake then. Now you can't get one made. It was just quite a early to come on. And I started out on Eagle 15 and 9 the first 2 years, and then I switched over to Seagull. It's been, oh boy, when I got to 15 and 9 Seagull, forget it. By the time you left in the morning, you were twitching.
Thank you, Foxy.
They go on transfer. They go on transfer. Thanks to Mr. Fox over there. They go on transfer, and they would call Chief, please don't send me. Send me anywhere but there. And then you go on twitch. It was relapse. The ball break was unbelievable. Everybody I've seen knows that. And but talk about great firing, good firing. When I was there, Captain Monty, Captain Hatfield, and of course Bobby Fox and many other guys. And I learned a lot from them. And I learned a lot from Secret. By looking around tonight, and I said, man,
because I've been in a lot of situations with a lot of guys who go through a lot of fires, a lot of fires, and a lot of good memories, and a lot of workers. C Group was the workhorses. So we were legends in our own mind, the whole group. we got the job done, and due to the guys, firefighters that achieved rank. And we had good guys and many good memories. And I took the job on a whim too, guys, and it worked out for me. I used to work on the tugboats 2 weeks on, 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. I said, 1 day on, 3 days off. I said, where do you get the application? But it was a great ride for all the new guys. Don't listen to nobody else's opinion about other people. Make your own assumptions and opinions, and you won't miss out on one good guy on the job. Thanks a lot.
Beautiful.
Captain Robert Walker.
Hey, Fire safety manager, there he is.
Doonesbury.
Okay. Wow. It went really fast. You know, I had to fight to get on the job, so my only classmate was Joe Dillon. 12 weeks of Joe Dillon in Canada. It's interesting. But he's a good man. No, I love him. But anyway, you know, I came to C Group and I got assigned to 15 engine. Captain Monty, Bobby Fox, Jimmy McKenna, Dennis Wynn, Joe Hatfield.
Watch the change.
Who else is there?
Watch the couches.
Yeah. So Jimmy Paranod, he wouldn't talk to me and Andre Bell. We were the rookies. He wouldn't talk to us. He barely said hi to us in the morning until he saw you working at a fire. And then if you were good work, you earned respect from him. I'd like to thank so many of the officers I had. You know, starting with the chiefs, Chief Joe McCabe. He's not with us anymore. Great man. My first fire where I had the actual nozzle was actually my last day at 15 engine. It was about 8 degrees out. So Andre was chauffeuring and Bobby Fox was on transfer to the pumper there. So he let me have the nozzle and I couldn't see anything. All I saw was smoke. Frankly, Monty, take it easy, kid, take it easy. And I saw this little glow. And I was like, that can't be the fire. I know I'm a rookie, but that can't be the fire. It was Joe McCabe smoking a cigarette. In the fire. He comes over and he goes, Frankie, the fire's gonna break out along this header here. Hit it and go into the back rooms. There's 2 rooms on fire. Sure as hell, 10 seconds later, the fire broke out. Frankie tells me to hit it. I hit it. We go to the back room and there was a lot of great men back there. You know, Marky Lee, my buddy.
Yeah.
And I said, you know, this Chief McCabe, he knows what he's talking about. And, you know, we just, you know, Andre and I, we moved on. We didn't get the bid spots because Paramount told us we didn't have enough whiskers to bid there. And we didn't get the bid spots. So I went over to Truck 5 with my cousin Dave Boyle and a lot of good guys over there. And I want to thank Jimmy Early and Bobby Howe, my captain, for breaking me in over there. They taught me a lot of stuff. They're 2 great men. Then they closed Truck 5 about 2 years later. I think I was the last guy to drive the truck. And the pin dropped down and everybody went to a 4-bagger and me and Scott Turback sat back there waiting for the shop to pick up the truck. But anyway, so I went down to engine 10. I took, I think Turback and Mike Turback and Jimmy Drennan went up to the rescue and we took their spots down there. Me and Spuds, a great man, a great guy to work with. It was an honor to work with those guys down there in engine 10. That was some crew. Mark Lee, Spuds, Dennis, myself, Captain Eddie Friend, Captain Joe Tedesco. And then we were like, when those guys, Eddie moved on, Tedesco retired. It was like, how are we going to replace those guys? And then we got another great captain, Joe Gajewski. And he taught me a lot of stuff. He really did. He taught me a lot of stuff about being an officer, especially when all these names came out high on the list. He showed me a lot of stuff that I wasn't really getting before that. I just wanted to grab the nozzle, lead in the back of the ring, or spuds, which didn't happen that often.
Didn't happen, not that
Yeah,
much at all.
yeah. Or Stash at engine night.
That didn't happen that much at all.
But I want to thank some other guys too, because we had some great chiefs, and one of them is sitting right here, and another one is sitting right next to him there. Chief O'Neill and Chief Jack Farrington. He was captain back then, but he taught us a lot of stuff too, especially when I was new captain, Jack Farrington. You know, he just watching it, you know, there was a lot of great stuff that I learned from him. And Chief O'Neill, I mean, he saved so many guys' lives. We had a building collapse, pulled like 20, 30 guys out of the building collapsed 3 minutes later. Great call. And, you know, he tells me, Bob, you know, you only get to see that once in your career. Well, we saw it like 3 times in 2 years with him as our chief. So, and other senior guys here, looking at another one, Luke Skinner there, Bill Turner, all great men, you know. And then getting back to my crew at Engine 10, we had great guys in the truck too. Dave Barbosa, Brian Kahini, Joe Krywicki, all good guys, my friends. Yeah, Couch potato. We had a cake made with him on the couch with a cigarette. But you know, he was a good man too, and he was good at fire, so I loved him too. You know, and then we studied really hard. You know, I needed a guy in my paint job, and you know, I needed to ride up from Tom's River because my transmission was acting up, and I got a ride from Greg Hammerman. And we got to be really good friends, painting together, firefighting together, and then we studied together. You know, and I told him, like, hey, listen, we waited 8 years to take a second captain's test. Let's do something good. And you know, I'm closing the paint business. We're gonna study 6 to 8 hours a day, and we did, and we made it. And then when the list came out, Sharrett called me up, and Lee called me up, and I was like, oh my God, you know what? I gotta leave these guys. This is the greatest crew here, you know? And, but anyway, I got promoted, and I was on A group for a while. Mike Turpak, another good mentor of mine, you know, he's my battalion chief, he showed me a lot of stuff too, how to be an officer. And then also, I came to Squad 4, and then I had another great crew. Joe Savoy, Raul, you still here, Raul? Another good man. Bobby Nunez. On the rescue, we had a bunch of good guys too. Bill McClintock, Al Torres, and my buddy Dennis Harris, the bitter brother. He's a good man, and you know, we had a lot of good talks, me and him. I want to thank another good guy that through my career, that you know, was always there, and he's still always here, Larry Curitan. He's a great guy. The first time I saw Larry, we had a little fire on Monticello. His apartment building was abandoned, and they had all the scaffolding there and 2x4s blocking the sidewalk and everything. And he's like, truck fire, go get the Halligan. And Larry said, wow! And he kicked the 2x4 in half. I said, wow, look at this guy, you know? He's unbelievable, but he's a good man, a good friend of mine. I just want to thank everybody, you know, so many good guys out here, so many friends of mine. You know, my life would have been quite different if I didn't become a firefighter. And I just want to thank you all. And God bless. And when you guys be safe, and learn from the old guys because they're the best and they're going to teach you the job. Thank you, everybody. God bless. Firefighter Tony Martin. You saw me on here.
Card shark, there he is.
Okay, decide though, listen.
Where you put the batteries for that shirt?
I got a rechargeable. Okay, decide. It's been a great ride. I started out on D group about 5 years. Then I came to C group for 15. About 5 years on sick leave.
Thank God I made it on the job. I had a lot of fond memories. My first chief, I got to talk about him, Deputy Chief Terry Keegan, on his group, great guy. I came to see Group, Chief O'Neill, Chief McNulty, Chief Halston, my boy Chief Rivers, Michael Riley, thank you so much. You know, he took care of me when he was up in the CLD's office at Barbara. I probably saw Barbara more than anybody on the whole job. But, class of 92, I want to talk about those guys too. Everybody, all the retirees and all the honorees, congratulations. My friend Frank DeBaney, thank you so much for making the Boom Squad the best that they can be. And Greenville. Top of the chain. But thank you very much. It's been a great ride, guys. You guys stay safe out there, all right? Goes real quick. Thank you very much.
Richard return.
Right. Best job in the world. Best job in the world. They say, I don't know if you ever watched that American Pickers. These guys went to this barn, there was a sign, the guy bought it, it said, Union men walk, scabs crawl. I gotta get that sign for Joe Crane's office. We're all family. He's all treated me like a family. And I'll never forget this. It's been great seeing everybody's faces over the years. Special thanks to, of course, Barbara, my chief over there, best man right there for me, and plenty of other guys, but great family. My boys, 7 engine, where's Amick? The hose fights, how he cornered me. I couldn't get out, I was trapped, soaking wet to my underwear.
We had a good time.
So I go to get even with him, so I'm squirting him back, and all of a sudden he goes, points to his shirt, and it says my name. He peels the shirt back, says my name again. Peels it again, says my name again. He took all my uniforms and put them on. Like, hey, I didn't have a dry uniform the whole day. Just some of the fun that we had. Chinese water torture. I don't know where that guy is, but he blamed Kenny, but I did. So
I got blamed for 20 years.
You got blamed. But all the good stuff. You know. Thanks again. Appreciate it. And I'll see you on the street.
All right.
We have another special presentation for Richie. Guys that don't know Richie could fix anything. He could put things together, take them apart.
Lift it up.
It was really great having him as part of our family, and we just wanted to show our appreciation. And another real special thing for him.
Yes.
Chop some wood with that.
Firefighter Mike King.
Mikey K.
Come on, buddy. Step up. Come on, King. Step up.
Nice. I remember when I was at work. I was working at Best Food Mothers Spaghetti and all what happened. And it was like, been there 8 years. So it's like, the company's going overseas. I'm like, uh-oh, we're gonna find a job. I took 3 tests. State Trooper, Fire Department, Jersey City Police. I passed police, I passed the Fire Department. State Trooper, I had to go to this church on Ocean and Virginia. It had to be there by 6 o'clock. Couldn't find nowhere to park. I was in the park, went up to the door, lady shut the door, locked door. 6 o'clock on the nose. I was like, I ain't getting that job. So, I got the fire department, took the fire department, into the police, and it was great. Then I got hurt at Mother's, and they was gonna pass me up. Little King came to the hospital and
They told me they would look for you, Mike. They're about to go to the next man. I said, tell them I got hurt. I want the job. I'll be out of here soon. Tell them I want the job. So they held my position, and I had 25 years.
Beautiful.
Before my job was Eagle, my first company was 7-inch. It was on Sip Avenue. Captain Moore, Emmett, and Michael Armstrong, the oldest firefighter that was on the job. The oldest firefighter taught me everything. Had my first fire, I was a chauffeur. It was on Central Avenue, or at the end. People was coming out the roofs of the fire escapes, and I'm standing with every hose off my fire truck. And they had me at an angle where, who told you to park with this? I had all the streets blocked, but that was my first fire, but it was exciting. But thank you guys. 25 years.
Firefighter Charles Salgado.
Jedi.
Move.
The master. Tell the truth, Charles. I want to thank everybody who's here. But mostly I want to thank taught me how to walk the walk. Everybody who taught me how to be a fireman, how to be a firefighter. I was lucky enough to come on first class of '92, and my first bid was 15 engine C group, and I had the luck or the, some people would say misfortune, that year on C group we had probably the most multiple long fires in 1993. We had like 30-something fires. We probably had like 2 multiples a day sometimes. And that was a great year because I was new on a job and that's what we signed up for. And that taught me how to be a fireman. And I worked with a lot of great guys that are in this room, a lot of great officers, Joe Hatfield, Captain Grimonti, and you know, I grew up with them. They were like, you know, my other dads, you know, and I love you all. God bless you, and may the force be with you.
Firefighter Thomas Faciol.
Look at it.
Thank you, everyone, for coming out tonight. And I'd just like to say thank you for all the great firefighters and officers I've worked with through the years that made it possible for me to be here tonight. I appreciate it, and it's been a great ride. And thank you, everyone.
And this next guy, just so you know, it took 27 new recruits to replace this one guy that just left. Firefighter Stan Kaminsky.
Come on.
All right.
Give us something. Come on, talk about it.
Thank you.
All right. You're very
Get your
humble.
pens out. It's a
Very humble.
long resume. First of all, I want to say, Balky and the card guys, the table's outside.
There you go.
Right? Where's Dennis Wellman at? I'll meet you in my truck in a couple minutes.
Yeah.
All right. First of all, I'd like to say thank you for everybody being here tonight. This is the greatest job in the world. Not bad for a poor kid from Jersey City to become a fireman. Okay? I'd like to say to my friends, Mike O'Reilly, Darren Rivers, Mr. Olson right here, some of my best friends are on the job. Okay?
Roger that.
It would not be a good night for me without mentioning a couple of friends of mine. Jackie Burns, I'm probably the greatest chief I ever worked under. The guys, he was called the chameleon because he didn't know where the fuck he was coming from. Marky Lee was probably one of the greatest firefighters I've ever worked with. It used to be funny at night. We would go to a fire, and excuse my language, ladies, that fucking motherfucker would always try to take the nozzle, and I couldn't give it to him. Those guys were two of the greatest guys I've ever met in my life. Jack Farrington and Lukey Skinner are the greatest. Thank you so much. I enjoyed this job. And one more thing before I go. Remember, when you go in, who's coming in to get you? Thank you.
There you go.
Chief McGill, would you like to come up and say a few words?
Everybody doing so far? Good, Chief. It's it's a great night when we do things like this, but it's also kind of sad because you realize how fast time goes by, and you see the people who've left us, who've guided us to where we are right now, and aren't going to be around to guide us anymore. But talking with Chief Della Rosa before, said about 800 years or so, right, of experience we lost up here today, and something to get that back. But everyone else that's here that's still working needs to get that and learn the way they did to get that experience so we can relive this again. I just want to thank everybody for all that time and service. It goes by fast. Our class of '87 is started on 31st year as of yesterday, so it goes in a blink of an eye. And I can't even imagine being up here except for something like that. So I'm gonna be around for a little while longer. So you stuck with me for a while. But great night, and I just want to thank everybody for coming, especially those who retired. And the one thing you want to do is live your life to the fullest, because I can't even count on both hands the people we've lost just over the past couple of years who retired and didn't make it past 5 years of retirement. So for those that are out there that are retiring now, I wish you Godspeed and best of health, and enjoy your pension, because I'll be helping pay it right now.
There you go.
Have a great night. Thank you.
Okay, we have one person left. That's a quick story. I don't know if she remembers this. My first interaction with Barbara, when I got promoted in 2006 as battalion chief, they put me in charge of the hazmat because no one else. It was always the last guy that got promoted got to do it. So they told me Monday morning show up down in Middlesex County and go through the hazmat training. But they forgot to tell me there was an entrance exam. So I show up, I take the entrance exam. A day later, the guy walks up to me, tells me, "Sorry, Chief, you can reapply in September." I said, "What are you talking about?" He says, "You missed it by one question." I said, "Excuse me, ladies, you're fucking kidding me, right?" He says, "No, Chief, you can reapply in September." Well, I come to find out that there was something going on between Jersey City and Middlesex County, and I think I was the guy that got caught. So I failed the test, so I show up down at Chief's office. Now I have to go see Chief Davis, who I really never had a conversation with, and tell him that I failed the entrance exam. He probably would think I did it on purpose. So I sit down with Barbara and I try to explain to her what happened, and she looked at me and I think she pretty much said, "You're fucking kidding me, right?" I said, "No, but I think he's gonna be, well, just talk to him. I think he'll understand." But anyway, so over the years, I got to work down there quite a bit. Since 2006, I've been in headquarters, and this lady right here helped me get through it and explained a lot of things to me about how things work, and just helped me through the whole thing, and just enjoyed going down every day and having a conversation with her. It was my way to get out of the office for a little while, to go down there and sit with Barbara. I don't even come down and see Chief Rivers. I go down and I see Barbara because the chief trusted us so much in what we were doing. I just go see Barbara, we talk to her for a while. It's like therapy every day for me. So thank you, Barbara, and thank you for what you did for all of us over the years.
I got my notes.
Oh, there you go.
All right. I would like to thank Chief Eggers, Chief Sinnott, O'Reilly, and the last chief that I worked for, Darren Rivers. It was a privilege to work with all of them under their leadership and being part of their team. Group C certainly had their cast of characters, but also the best of humanitarians. Captain Neerschmidt, who could ask for more? Captain Marky Lee. His heart was as big as Lincoln Park, if not bigger. Stop.
2 minutes, Roxy, 2 minutes.
So Marty.
Love you, Babs.
I love you too. Along with all the members who volunteered to assist Mark with his passion for the Jersey City Fire Department Christmas Fund Drive. He worked endlessly and for his mission to take care of the less fortunate in the city. Captain Lee never, ever asked for anything in return. But Mark lives on through his wife Cheryl and his son Mark Jr., who because of their unselfishness, like Captain Lee, chose to continue Mark's mission of caring. They are quite an amazing family. I bring this up because of the special people that I have met along the way. There was only a couple of them, but there are plenty more. To all the retirees, I wish you nothing but the best, because you've earned it. Finally, I'd like to thank Chief De La Rosa and the committee for inviting me here this evening. It certainly and truly is an honor. To everyone, I just wish you the best and be safe. Thank you.
One special lady right there, guys.
Yes, you're right.
All right, well, that concludes our program. Thank you all for coming, and we'll see you all here again next year. You have 5 minutes, you do 50-50, you can still run together one now.
I'm not gonna pull a halter or anything, right? Just kidding. I just want to say, C Group, 30 years, greatest group ever. And Chief, when did you come up? When did you become division chief?
1990.
1990. Group C had more multiples than the other 3 groups combined. Combined! That's amazing. Me and Joe Hatfield thought Chief O'Neill was starting for his resume. But that's the way Group C was. We were great. Thank you, guys.